fact, the National Gallery of Art, also known as Castellani House, is 140 years old. This historic building, located on Vlissingen Road, Georgetown, was designed by Maltese architect Cesar Castellani between 1879 and 1882.
From the Ghana Visual Arts exhibition at Castellani House, I am Lorraine Ward. Welcome to Homestretch Magazine. This week we will feature Personality of the Week, Festa Janina, Parkside Steel Pan Concert, an evening of musical interludes. We begin this week's show with another event in observance of the Year of Indigenous Languages, an evening of musical interludes.
Bayuka Irikida. It's Arawak, and Bayuka means music or musical entertainment, while Irikida means together, and so collectively it is translated together in music. This is what transpired at the Amerindian village in Safaya. Several talents came together in the form of poetry, storytelling, and musical renditions.
Learn your history books, use your head. Tell me now what you know. Tell me who was it found this land a long, long time ago. No, not Columbus. He thought he'd reach India a very long, long time ago. Who do you think found America? If you want to enjoy a holiday, you go down Maruka way. All that you got to learn to do is balance a swift canoe. Since you enter the river, is a time that you will remember. Maruka, Maruka, Maruka.
Has anyone told you that you are the most prettiest of all birds? The so-called pretty Aracabra laughed mockingly. Then if I am, why is it that you never invited me for a bird dance before? Have I not been?
Santa Mission Health Center was established around 1984. That means we could not go to the snake doctor no more. Sad to say, the one that went to the health center for cure, it's so sad to say, it's now history for sure.
Uruleze Olivia. Prija Bongong Uru Makushpa Uru. My poem is entitled My Village. The clean, fresh air blows into my face. Oh my, what a lovely place. As the sun rises, we prepare our bullock carts. Off to the farm we start. Huge cassava and tasty fruits. Nestled below the Kanuku Mountains, my village highlights lovely fountains. Come to my home and eat a waro, my beautiful village of Parashara. Thank you.
Tera tăi prea au cara uma e cara uma latai pica tău a benai sărăvără.
Would you tremble when I touch your lips? Or would you laugh? Oh, please tell me this. Would you die for the one you love? Hold me in your arms tonight.
I go to Kamano, I go to Kamano, I go to Kamano, after Pupakai Mokai. I go to Kamano, I go to Kamano, I go to Kamano, after Pupakai Mokai.
My mom would have sang some songs to me, and some of those songs still stick in my head to this day. And I just want to share one of those with you and to kind of tell you a little bit about this song. You know, as little kids, sometimes we misbehave. We want to be bad. We cry, and mommy's trying to do some work, grating her cassava, and other things.
and we're just behaving bad, making a lot of noise, crying. And usually they would take you and they put you in a war sheet, they, tie the string and they put you in half and you sit down there kind of like a boat and they're doing their stuff. Y'all ever see that happening? Yeah, y'all know that, right? Some of you may have done that as well. So I would have had my days of that as well. Mom is trying to do her work. So growing up, there's a song and she still sings it to this day. It's a song that is, stuck in my mind and I always sing it, like even when I got my kids, and I used to sing it for them as well, even though I wasn't working like my mom was working. But I used to sing it for them because it's something that I wanted to pass on to them. It says, Chichu be ya gong, mami tugwai pla, krapo baby gaza, tolo gunu mami aduze, tolo, 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 tolo.
The curtains came down on Bayuka Irikida, which is expected to be held the last Friday in every month for the rest of 2019.
Our personality of the week is a young woman who has been described as being Guyana's unconventional pageant girl.
For starters, Gabriella Chapman is from Bartica. She spent most of her life in Bartica. She has always been a very vocal individual, very bold. And as she grew up, she started to become passionate about a lot of things, and she is, I would say, blossoming into a great individual.
Born and bred in the region of Bartica, 23-year-old Gabriella Chapman can be dubbed a pageant enthusiast, having taken part in 6 pageants and now on to her 7th.
I've always been a fan of pageants. I remember looking at pageants from a very young age with my mother. It's something that we liked to look at. But I don't recall loving it to the sense that I wanted to be part of one, mainly because I guess I would have never seen myself as a pageant girl. However, the love for it, for me being a part of it, started in 2015 when I did my first pageant. That was Miss UGSS, Mr. and Miss UGSS in 2015. I was walking on campus and I saw a flyer on the notice board, one of the notice boards, and yes, and they were advertising the Miss UG pageant. That was part of the UG Revolution thing that they had happening that year, and they used it as a platform for us to voice our concerns as UG students. So that pageant they didn't term it a beauty pageant, it was an intelligence pageant. And that was my reason for going into it. And I had a few things that I wanted to say about UG, so I used the opportunity. However, that sparked a different side of me, because then I was exposed to persons within the pageant industry. I was exposed to what pageantry in itself does for young women, and I started to see it differently. And so, to answer your question, my love for it started at that particular point, that particular year, 2015, when I did that first pageant.
But, contrary to popular belief, for Gabby, her pageant experience has not always been one of glitz and glamour.
It was hard to stay away, to be honest. I did 6 pageants in total. Like I said, my first was 2015, and me going into others started to be something a bit rebellious, or for me to prove a point, because when I did my first pageant, pageantry isn't something that the people around me supported, and it got to a point where my self-esteem was brutally attacked, in the sense that persons were asking me if I think that I was pageant material or top model material and a whole bunch of stuff. It was a bad patch for me after that first pageant. I had a few months of crying and stuff, and then the opportunity came for me to participate in another pageant, and I didn't even consult with anyone. I just said, like, you know what, I need to show them that I can be a pageant girl, because pageantry is from what I was exposed to, it's more than just looking good in a dress and a gown and a swimsuit. And it gives you a voice, it gives you that platform to influence people. So I took a break I lied, I didn't take a break in 2016. 2016, I did Miss Emancipation, and I got second runner-up. And that was a different experience. I got more in touch with my culture and so forth. Every experience was unique and different, and I loved that about it. And in 2017, I did 3 pageants. I started with Miss Mash Queen, first runner-up. I did Miss Bartica, and I won that. Then after Miss Bartica, I was selected to represent Ghana at Miss JC's Caribbean Queen show.
Having realized the influence she has since her newfound pageant fame, Gabriella took advantage of the platform given to her for a purpose which surpassed self.
Miss Bartica was when I really thought that I could do more than just going into a pageant and developing myself. I can do more to help others, because I'm cognizant of the fact that there are other young women like myself. So I wanted to do something to help with that. After realizing my influence, I started my own girls group. I named it the Girl Build Girl Foundation, because what I want is for us to build each other. So I give it the name that would suggest what the objective of the foundation is. And it is what I as an individual needed, some motivating factor there for me to give me that sense of hope or sense of encouragement when I feel down or feel like I'm less of myself. And instead of what I wanted to is to provide that for other people, because I know that's what is needed in somebody that suffers from low self-esteem and those sort of stuff. So in terms of community work, the foundation in itself is what I do.
And after competing in 6 beauty pageants, it's okay to ask the big question. What's next for the unconventional pageant girl, as she describes herself?
What's next for me would be, in whatever way, to expand on what I'm doing, to get the word out there that this is what I love, this is what I do, because I've reached a point where I'm able to help others. I mean, I'm not qualified in terms of degree or so forth in that, psychology and all this sort of stuff. But I'm good at using my personal experience and helping and motivating other young girls. And I see that ripple effect happening within the homes. And I've received letters and so forth from other young girls who I would have talked to, who used to cut themselves and stuff. And they said that they would have stopped that and they're more focused in schools and stuff. So if I could reach to a point where I can be able to help more, probably go into schools and stuff and talk to other young girls, because persons suffering aren't necessarily those in the homes. Girls are suffering silently all over.
As Gabriella Chapman takes on her new journey to the Miss World Guyana pageant, we wish her the best. Festa Junina, a great way to embrace the festive spirit that Brazilians are known for. Welcome to Festa Junina, meaning June Festival, an annual event on the Brazilian calendar that takes place in every state of Brazil annually.
Oh, Minas Gerais, the state of mines and mountains, cheese and good cachaça, representing the state, the federal state, district state, Nicholas, the unique blue sky state, representing Goiás, if not P, land of tales, verses, and prose. Yes, so we have Hawani, 6-year-old Hawani, representing Espiritu Santo. Yes, so we have Yasmin representing Rio Grande do Sul. The state of the winter, from the chimarrão, the wine, and the piñão on the plate. Yes, so here we have Joshua representing Paraíba. Oh, Paraíba! It is the most awesome state in Brazil. Representing Bahia is 10-year-old Rebecca. Bahia, the first capital of Brazil. On the stage we have Maria Eduarda, 8 years old, and Elora, 4 years old, representing Pernambuco. Yes, so here we have Evelyn representing Pará. Pará, land of exotic beauty, land of Pararoca. Let's welcome 4-year-old Junior, representing Amazonas, land of pure energy, of rivers.
The 24th edition of the festival in Guyana attracted the eyes and stomachs of many who were treated to the flavor, frolic, and excitement.
It's something very important for us. It's part of our culture, and I hope all the Guyanese that come here and all the Brazilians enjoy the party, enjoy the people, enjoy the dance. Welcome everybody.
Yes, for us it's very important. The Brazilian and Guyanese together celebrate the party. I am very happy because every year more Guyanese is coming. So I am very happy. Enjoy the party. We have a food, a drink, and dance. The night is very special for us.
This is a long tradition in Brazil. I don't know how many years, but it's very long. You understand? And it's nice to introduce here, to show to the Guyanese, and we are happy.
I am also part of the Festa Junina, and I enjoy too much. And it's the 30 years we are here. It's very, very funny, and I very happy.
It's really nice to have more of the Guyanese people enjoying our Brazilian culture, because like it's a complete different thing.
I'm happy because it's all about having fun, right? So everybody that work at the cultural center or Brazilian embassy, they came dressing up. So just to make sure the atmosphere is the way it's supposed to be.
Festa Junina, a unique celebration of togetherness and excitement. Steel pan is one of the staples of Guyanese culture enjoyed year-round. Producer Katina attended an event that featured sweet steel pan music.
Members of the Parkside Steel Orchestra make up the contingent who represent Guyana at the Caribbean festival Carifesta for over 10 decades. The Umanayana saw these ambassadors displaying their talents at a fundraising event to afford some members the opportunity to represent Guyana at Carifesta 14.
We have approximately 125 to 150 people. The turnout is not as we would have hoped for, but ticket sales actually showed a different support. We got the financial support, we just didn't get the physical support. Right, but we would like to thank all the patrons who supported us for this activity. It is just one of our fundraisers that we're doing.
A variation of music throughout the evening included vibrant performances, spoken word.
Speaking the truth, I never wanted to be a poet. I always wanted to be a singer. Thoughts of you always left me singing like, I can be your hero, baby. But following the logic, I'm yet to understand you friends on Clark Kent, but somehow still look for Superman, looking for capes and costumes and forget that villains wear those too. Painfully watched you blame yourself. But from beyond the curtains, I saw you. I get lost in your eyes, flowing like a river, taking me to a place I didn't want to leave, singing, baby, flow to me. See, love, like God, works in mysterious ways. The fear of singing the wrong things always make me say the right ones. You got me nervous as if love pointed a gun to my head and said, tell her she's beautiful. But instead I could say that. You're nice, you know.
As well as soulful melodies for an afternoon into evening of enjoyment.
I wanna give you some good loving. I wanna give you some love. I wanna give you some good love.
Continue to support our talented Guyanese at upcoming fundraisers. I'm sure you will be thrilled. Thank you for spending time with us. Remember to like our Homestretch Magazine Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also visit Castellani House and view the exhibits. Until we meet again, I am Lorene Ward. Be safe, stay positive, and keep smiling.